committing dozens of crimes and escaping justice for more than 40 years. No fingerprints. No witnesses. No arrests. For decades, one of America's most notorious serial criminals managed to stay hidden while investigators chased thousands of leads. Many believed the case would never be solved. But then, a new technology changed everything. This is the story of how technology helped catch the Golden State Killer. In the 1970s and 1980s, a mysterious criminal terrorized California. He broke into homes at night, attacked victims, and disappeared without a trace. As the years passed, investigators discovered that many of these crimes were connected. The same person was responsible. The criminal would eventually become known as the Golden State Killer. Fear spread across communities. People locked their doors earlier. Families installed extra security. Police departments worked around the clock, but the killer always seemed one step ahead. Despite collecting evidence from multiple crime scenes, investigators could not identify the suspect. The case slowly became one of the most frustrating mysteries in American criminal history. Years turned into decades. Leads went cold. Witness memories faded. Some detectives retired without seeing the case solved. But one thing remained: DNA evidence. Even though technology in the 1970s was limited, investigators carefully preserved biological evidence collected from crime scenes. At the time, nobody knew how valuable that evidence would become in the future. As DNA science improved, investigators repeatedly tested the evidence. The DNA clearly belonged to the killer. The problem was simple. There was no match in criminal databases. The suspect had never been identified. Once again, the investigation appeared stuck. Then came a breakthrough. Investigators began exploring a relatively new technique known as genetic genealogy. Instead of looking for the suspect directly, they searched for distant relatives whose DNA might appear in public genealogy databases. Millions of people had uploaded DNA information to learn about their family history and ancestry. Detectives wondered if the killer's relatives might unknowingly provide the clue they needed. The results were promising. Investigators found several potential family connections. None of them were the killer. But they didn't need to be. Using family trees, public records, birth certificates, marriage records, and historical documents, investigators started building an enormous family network. The process was slow and incredibly detailed. Every relative became another clue. Every branch of the family tree brought detectives closer to the truth. After months of research, investigators narrowed their list to a small number of possible suspects. One name stood out: Joseph James DeAngelo. A former police officer. His age matched. His location matched. And many details from his life appeared consistent with the evidence. Still, detectives needed proof. They secretly monitored him. At one point, investigators collected DNA from an item he had discarded. The sample was sent for testing. Then came the moment everyone had been waiting for. It matched the DNA from the crime scenes. After more than 40 years, investigators finally had their suspect. In April 2018, Joseph James DeAngelo was arrested. The news shocked the nation. A case that had haunted California for decades was finally solved. Not because of a witness. Not because of a confession. But because technology made it possible to connect clues that had remained hidden for generations. The arrest sparked a major debate. Many people celebrated the breakthrough. Others questioned the privacy implications of genetic databases. Could family DNA be used in future investigations? Where should the line be drawn? Those questions continue to be discussed today. But one thing is certain. Without advances in DNA analysis and genetic genealogy, the Golden State Killer might never have been identified. A criminal who escaped justice for decades was ultimately caught because technology succeeded where traditional investigations had failed. And that is why the Golden State Killer case remains one of the most remarkable examples of technology changing the future of criminal investigations. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this story, subscribe for more true crime and technology mysteries.